Welcome to Narayana online digital classes. Hope you are all doing well. In today's class, we will discuss some basic problems on translation of access. Translation of access. Okay, so let's get started. So before starting the class, let us revise the concepts of translation of access. Translation of access. So as we know that, so transformation of access. Transformation of access means what? Changing the access. So change of access is of three types. Okay na? So transformation of access is of three types. So one is a translation of access. One is a translation of access. Second one is a rotation of access. And third one is a general transformation. Okay. In the today's class, let us do the some basic problems, some conceptual problems on translation of access. Translation of access. So what is meant by translation of access? Shifting the origin to another point so that direction of the axis remains same as the original one. Means so if these are the original axis, x and y axis, this is the origin. Now shift the origin so that direction axis remains same as the original one. Say if you shift the origin to this point, so O dash, so these are the new axis. These are the new, say some x dash and say some y dash. Okay, means shifting the origin to another point so that the direction remains same as original one. So this one is called a translation of axis. So whenever we change the axis, we know that the coordinates of the point changes. Means a point transformed to another, coordinates of the point transform to the another coordinates. Let us see how they transform. See, P is a point. If P is a point in the plane, say coordinates are x comma y. So these are the coordinates before translation. Coordinates are x comma y. Then, so what I said, so coordinates changes to another one. So transformed coordinates are say some capital X comma capital Y. Then relation between original coordinates, new coordinates, and this one is called a translated point. So denoted by h comma k. Now relation between these three, if any two is given, we can find the third one. So small x equals to, so capital X plus h, and small y equals to capital Y plus k. Means if you want to find the new coordinates, so capital X comma capital Y equals to how much? So small x minus h, small y minus k. Okay, this is the first point. Now, so if any curve is there, say this is a curve, say equation of the curve is f of x comma y equals to 0. Equation of this curve is f of x comma y is equal to 0. So before translation, okay na, before translation, equation of the curve is what? F of x comma y equals to 0. Then after the translation, what will be the equation of the curve? So just simply replace x with x plus h, y with y plus k. Means transformed equation or new equation is given by what? F of x plus h comma y plus k equals to 0. Means if original equation is given, so like this we can find the transformed equation, vice versa. If the transformed equation is given, we can find the original equation. Point number 2. Okay. So first one, how to find the point? Translated point or original point or new point. Second one is what? How to find the equation of the curve. Transformed equation or original equation. And another one, One more concept is there. One more concept is there. Say equation of f of x comma y. So equation of f of x comma y equals to 0. Say some ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Plus c equals to 0. So this is the equation of any curve, equation of the curve. Now, so here after the translation, I need to eliminate, so first degree terms. I need to eliminate, so first degree terms. So first degree terms means I need to eliminate x term and y term. Means in the transformed equation, it should not contain x term and y term. Means to eliminate x and y term, so we need to translate origin to the particular point. Among the infinite points, if we translate to a particular point, if we translate origin to the particular point, so first degree terms get eliminated. So that point is given by, so hf minus bg by ab minus h square, comma gh minus af by ab minus h square. Means if you translate the axis to this point, what happens? X term and y term get eliminated in the transformed equation. Then what will be the transformed equation? Say this one is equal to say some x1 comma y1. What I said? So these are translated points. So in the transformed equation, x term, y terms must get eliminated. Okay na? So see the transformed equation. So transformed equation implies ax square, so plus 2hxy plus by square. So it should not contain x term and y term. So we have a constant. So constant is gx1 plus fy1 plus c equals to 0. So this is a transformed equation. Okay. So you see there is no x term and no y term. Right? Then sub cases. So if in this equation, if h value is 0, if h is equal to 0, then so this point changes to what? Put h value 0. So it changes to minus g by a minus f by b. If a value 0 and b value 0, if a value 0 and b value 0, a is equal to 0, b is equal to 0, then point is minus f by h minus g by h. So these are the basic formulae. These are the formulae in what? In translation of axis. Now we are going to do the problems on these formulae. So first point number 1. Small x equals to x plus h, y equals to y plus k. Point number 2. So if the original equation is given, then how to find the transformed equation? In the place of x, write x plus h. In the place of y, write y plus k. Means the transformed equation is what? F of x plus h, comma y plus k equals to 0. Then third point, if this is the equation of the curve, then to eliminate x and y term, so what is the translated point? So translated point is hf minus bg by ab minus h square, comma gh minus af by ab minus h square. Sub cases, if h value 0, so this is a translated point, minus g by a minus f by b. So if a value 0, b value 0, so translated point is minus f by h, comma minus g by h. So one more short method is there. Instead of applying this formula, so if you are aware of partial differentiation, means we can find this point by, if say this is equal to some s, so it can be found by dou s by dou x equals to 0 and dou s by dou y equals to 0. By solving these two, we get this point. Okay, I think you might not aware of a partial differentiation. So let us do later. So now, so remember these formulae. Is that clear? Now let us go to the problems. Very, very, very simple problem. Just application of these formulae. Yes? Okay. Question number 1. See, go through the question. The coordinates of the point 4, 5 in the new system when the origin is shifted to 3, 7. 3, 7 means see here these are the coordinate axes x and y. This is origin. What we are doing? We are shifting the origin to where? Origin is shifted to 3, 7. So we are shifting the origin to somewhere 3, 7. Okay na? So this point say some 3, 7. So these are the new axes. New axis. Now, so this is the point already exists 4, 5. Say coordinates of P 4, 5. Now we have to find the transformed coordinates. Coordinates of the point 4, 5 in the new system. In the new system means so in this one you make a difference. So small x comma y refers to old axis or original axis. So capital X comma capital Y, or you can say x dash y dash, whatever it may be. So these are for transformed coordinates or new coordinates. Transformed coordinates or new coordinates for our convenience. Now here we take always a translated point as h comma k. This one is h comma k. So original coordinates small x comma y is given. So we have to find capital X comma capital Y. Okay na? See given h comma k equals to so 3, 7 and small x comma small y equals to 4, 5. 4, 5. So we have to find capital X comma capital Y. So capital X comma capital Y is the required value. Just now I gave the formula. So small x is equal to capital X plus h. Small y is equal to capital Y plus k. So from this one, value of capital X comma capital Y. So capital X comma capital Y is equal to how much? Capital X is equal to x minus h. X minus h, capital Y is equal to y minus k. Y minus k. So that implies a x value 4, k value 3, 4 minus 3, 1. Then y value 5 minus 7 minus 2. Means required coordinates, new coordinates are 1 comma minus 2. 1 comma minus 2. Fourth option. Okay. New coordinates are 1 comma minus 2. Very, very simple one. Just application of the formula. Right. Next question number 2. Again same. Only values are different. Say if cos alpha, cos beta are the new coordinates of a point when axes are translated to the point 1, 1. So here go through the question keenly. You need to identify whether it is a original coordinates or transformed coordinates. In the previous question 4, 5 are the coordinates of original point. Now look at here cos alpha, cos beta. So cos alpha, cos beta are the new coordinates of P. Means this is a capital X and capital Y. So we are translated to the point. This is a translated point. Means we have to find the original. Means we have to find a small x comma small y. Okay na? So given so h comma k is given. H comma k equals to how much? 1, 1. Then so capital X comma capital Y is given. Capital X comma capital Y equals to cos alpha comma cos beta. So we have to find small x comma small y. So small x comma small y is a required coordinates. Therefore we have the formula. So small x comma small y is equal to so capital X plus h small y is equal to capital Y plus k. Capital Y plus k. So apply the formula. So a capital X value cos alpha plus 1. Then capital Y value cos beta plus 1. Now formula 1 plus cos A. So how much? 1 plus cos A. So 2 cos square A by 2. 1 plus cos beta, 2 cos square B by 2. So this will be, so 2 cos square of alpha by 2. So 2 cos square of beta by 2. Means original coordinates are 2 cos square of alpha by 2, comma 2 cos square of beta by 2. Option 1. So 2 cos square of alpha by 2, comma 2 cos square of beta by 2. Okay. Again, simple one, just application of the formula. Okay. Then next one, question number 3. See, here origin is shifted to a point P. The point 2 comma 0 is a transformed to 0 comma 4. Then the coordinates of P. Means here what is given? Original coordinates are given, new coordinates are given. Original coordinates are given. So what are the original coordinates? 2 comma 0. And what are the new coordinates? 0 comma 4. So what we have to find? So we have to find a translated point. Means we have to find a h comma k. H comma k. Okay. Then see, here given. So small x comma small y equals to 2 comma 0, 2 0, and the new coordinates. So capital X comma capital Y equals to 0 comma 4. So we have to find a translated point. Means we are shifting the origin to the point P. So h comma k is a required coordinates. H comma k is required. Therefore, so we have the relation. So small x is equal to capital X plus h. Small y is equal to capital Y plus k. So from this one, value of h, x minus capital X. Therefore, h comma k equals to small x minus capital X. Okay now. Then k equals to small y minus capital Y. Small y minus capital Y. Now apply the value small x minus capital X. So 2 minus 0, 2. Then 0 minus 4, minus 4. So required point is a 2 comma minus 4. 2 comma minus 4. First option. Means in the question number 1, we find small xy. In the question number 2, we find capital XY. In the question number 3, we find h comma k. Okay. Then fourth one. Now, see, we have to find the transformed equation. Okay now. If the axes are translated to the point, minus 2 comma minus 3, then the equation transforms to. Means we have to find the transformed equation. We have to find a new equation. See here. So first, what is a given? So given translated point is given. Means a given h comma k. Equal to how much? Minus 2 comma minus 3. So we have to find a transformed equation. So this is the original equation. Means it is a equation in terms of small x and y. Means therefore we have a small x is equal to capital X plus h. Means so small x is equal to capital X, h value minus 2. Then small y equals to, so capital Y plus k. So y equals to, so capital Y minus 3. So first write the original equation. Therefore original equation. What is the original equation? So x square plus 3y square. So plus 4x plus 18y. So plus 30 equals to 0. So we have to find the transformed equation. Just now I said if the original equation is f of x comma y equal to 0, then the transformed equation is what? So transformed equation will be f of x plus h comma y plus k equals to 0. So replace x with x plus h, y with y plus k. So here x value x minus 2, y value y minus 3. Just replace the values. So here therefore transformed equation in the place of x substitute x minus 2 whole square. So plus 3 into y value y minus 3 whole square plus 4 into x minus 2. So plus 18 into y minus 3 plus 30 equals to 0. Okay, in the place of x x minus 2, in the place of y minus 2. 4 into x minus 2 plus 18 into y minus 3 plus 30 equal to 0. Now just a common simplification. Expand this one. So expanding this one, what we get? X square minus 4x plus 4. Then expand and multiply by 3. So 3y square, here minus 6y. So 6 3s are 18y, 9 3s are 27. So 27. So this is a 4x minus 8, then plus this will be 18y, 18 3s are 54, then plus 30 equals to 0. Okay na? Now arrange in a proper order. That will be first x square term, then y square term, then x term minus 4x plus 4x cancel out, then y term minus 18y plus 18y cancel out, then constant, see here 30, 27, 57 plus 4, so 61 and what else? Minus 58 minus 8 minus 62 equals to 0. Therefore, so transformed equation implies x square plus 3y square equals to 1. X square plus 3y square equals to 1 means option 2. Okay. So just replacing x with x plus h and y with y plus k. Okay na? And a common simplification, right? Yeah. The next one, see, when the axes are translated to the point 5 comma minus 2, then transformed form of the equation, again same, okay na? When the axes are translated to this point, then the transformed form of the equation means again we have to find the new equation. New equation means same as a previous. Okay. So here what is given? Given translated point h comma k equals to 5 comma minus 2. So translated point 5 comma minus 2. Then what we have? So therefore we have a small x is equal to capital X plus h, capital X plus 5. Small y is equal to capital Y plus k minus 2. Right. Then original equation implies xy or given equation. So plus 2x minus 5y minus 11 equals to 0. Now transformed equation. So transformed equation replacing x with x plus 5 into y minus 2, then plus 2x. So 2x x plus 5 minus 5 into y minus 2 minus 11 equals to 0. Again common simplification. Expand, that implies a xy, this will be minus 2x, then plus 5y and minus 10, right? Then come to the second term, so plus 2x plus 10, then third term minus 5y minus half minus plus 10, so minus 11 equals to 0. Here again you see x term cancel out and y terms also get cancelled. Now we left with what? So here minus 10 plus 10 also get cancelled out. So therefore, transformed equation implies xy, so minus 1 equal to 0 or xy equals to 1. Again same as the previous, xy equals to 1. Check the answers. So third one is the right answer. Xy equals to 1. Xy equals to 1, right? Then next one. Now you see here, by translating the axis, the equation xy minus 2x minus 3y minus 4 has changed to xy equals to k. Then k value means here original equation is given and what is given? Transformed equation also given. Here we have to find the k value. Right? So here you observe this one. So first take the original equation. First given equation is what? Xy minus 2x minus 3y minus 4 equals to 0. Then transformed equation is what? So transformed equation is what? Xy is equal to k. You observe a transformed equation. So transformed equation does not contain first degree terms. Are you getting the point? So here in transformed equation there is no x term, there is no y term. Means what happened? So we translated the axis to a particular point. So what is a particular point? You see here. So here in this one a value 0, b value 0. A value 0, b value 0. See here. See here, if a value 0, b value 0. If a value 0, b value 0, then what will be the translated point? Minus f by h minus g by h. Means in the given question, so translated point is not given, okay, but transformed equation is given. So you should identify what is the translated point. So here what is the translated point? Minus f by h minus g by h. Got the point? Yeah. See here. See here xy equals to k. Sorry. So first degree terms get eliminated. So therefore, so we have the translated point. So translated point as a see. So what is a translated point? So translated point. Say some x1 y1 is equal to so minus f by h minus g by h. So what is the h value? So what is the standard form? So ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. This is a standard form. Okay now. So here xy quotient is equal to how much? 2h. So 2h value, here we are having 1. So 2h equals to 1. So from this one, h value will be half. Then x quotient is 2g. So 2g equals to here how much? Minus 2. So 2g equals to minus 2. Then g value will be minus 1. Then y coefficient. So 2f equals to minus 3. So f value how much? Minus 3 by 2. Means comparing the given equation with the standard form. What is the standard form? Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So we get h value as half, g value minus 1 and f value minus 3 by 2. Right? Now apply here. Therefore translated point. So minus f by h. So minus half minus plus 3 by 2. H value half. Then minus g minus half minus 1 by half 1 by 2. Okay na? Therefore, so x1 y1 equals to x1 y1 equals to so 3 comma 2. x1 y1 equals to 3 comma 2. Now again back to the question. If we translate the axis to this point, first degree terms get eliminated. So their transformed equation is given, their unknown value is k. We have to find the k value. So let us find the transformed equation. Okay na? So therefore transformed equation. So transformed equation implies, so in the place of x, we write x plus h, that implies so small x is equal to capital X plus h, small y is equal to capital Y plus k. So x value x plus 3, y value y plus 2, then minus 2x, minus 2 into x plus 3, minus 3y into y plus 2, then minus 4 equal to 0. This is a transformed equation. Now simplify. So if you simplify xy, then plus 2x, then plus 3y, then plus 6, then minus 2x, minus 6, minus 3y, minus 6, minus 4 equal to 0. Here you observe x terms cancel out, y terms cancel out. Now 6 also cancel out. We left with what? xy minus 10 equal to 0. Therefore transformed equation implies xy equals to 10. But from the hypothesis, what is xy is equal to k. Okay na? See here, xy is equal to k. So the k value equals to how much? K value equals to 10. So option 2 is the right option. Okay na? So this question is a little bit okay. Okay? K value will be 10. Then next one. See, the origin is shifted to 1 comma 2. The equation changes to, means the same as the previous. But here the thing is what? The thing is a translated point is given. So in the previous question, translated point was not given. We find the translated point, then we find the transformed equation. But here, original equation is given, point is given. This is a transformed equation. Very simple. So find the transformed equation. Then let us go for the comparison. Okay na? So here first write the given equation. Given equation is what? So given equation implies y square minus 8x minus 4y plus 12 equals to 0. Now h comma k is given. So translated point h comma k equals to 1 comma 2. Then so what will be the x value? That implies x is equal to x plus h, x plus 1, and y equals to y plus k, y plus 2. Right? Now substituting these two values here, we get the transformed equation. Therefore, so transformed equation implies, in the place of y, I can write y plus 2. So y plus 2 whole square minus 8x, 8 into x plus 1, minus 4y, minus 4 into y plus 2, 4 into y plus 2. So plus 12 equals to 0. Now common simplification. So that implies so y square plus 4y plus 4. So minus 8x, minus 8, minus 4y, minus 8. So plus 12 equals to 0. Then first y square term. Here you see y terms get cancelled, no? Y term get cancelled, and I think so constant also 8, 8, 16, 12, 4, 16. So constant also becomes 0. Then we left with what? Y square here minus 8x. Y square minus 8x equals to 0. Y square minus 8x is equal to 0. But from the hypothesis, what is the transformed equation? Y square plus 4ax. Okay na? So but transformed equation implies y square plus 4ax equals to 0. Now compare. So that implies so 4a equals to minus 8. So that implies a value equals to minus 2. A value equals to minus 2. So here by comparison we are getting the value of a as minus 2. So option 2 is the right option. Okay. And then next one. Next one. See, again same. So here origin is shifted to 2 comma minus 2. Then the transformed equation is shifted to 2. The transformed equation of means we have to find the transformed equation. Transformed equation. So first you see the given equation. Given equation is x minus 2 whole square, x minus 2 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square, y plus 2 whole square equals to 9. This is a given equation, right? Then you can write the formula directly, minus alpha minus beta minus 2 comma 2. But you see, so here we are shifting the origin to 2 comma minus 2. So h comma k equal to how much? H comma k equal to 2 comma minus 2. Therefore, small x is equal to capital X plus h, capital X plus 2. So small y is equal to capital Y plus k minus 2. So replace these two value here. Therefore, transformed equation. So transformed equation implies in the place of x, right, x plus 2. So x plus 2 again minus 2 is there, whole square. Then the place of y, right, y minus 2 here. In the place of y, y minus 2. So y minus 2 and this plus 2 is there, whole square equals to 9 as it is. Therefore, transformed equation is a x square plus y square equals to 9. X square plus y square equals to 9. Means first option is the right answer. Very, very simple one. Okay na? Next one. See, when the axes are translated to the point minus 2 comma 3, then the transformed equation of the curve. Again same, just a common simplification. Okay? See first write the given equation. So what is the given equation? 2x square plus 4xy plus 5y square minus 4x minus 22y plus 7 equals to 0. Okay? So given equation implies, so 2x square plus 4xy plus 5y square minus 4x minus 22y plus 7 equals to 0. Okay, here what is the, so translated point, so we have h comma k equals to minus 2 comma 3, so therefore, so small x is equal to x plus h, x minus 2, small y is equal to y plus k, y plus 3, so replace the values here. Therefore, so transformed equation implies, so 2 into x minus 2 whole square plus 4 into x minus 2 into y plus 3 plus 5y square plus 5 into y plus 3 whole square minus 4 into x minus 2 minus 22 into y plus 3 plus 7 equals to 0. Now common simplification. So here 2 into x square minus 4x plus 4, then plus 4 into, this will be xy plus 3x minus 2y minus 6. Then next term will be plus 5 into y square plus 6y plus 9, and this term will be, so minus 4x minus half minus plus 8, then this will be, is it 22? Yeah. So minus 22y, so minus 66 plus 7. equals to 0, equal to 0. Okay. Now write first x square terms. So here 2x square, only one x square term, no? So 2x square, x square, then xy term, here we are having xy term, 4xy, so plus 4xy, then y square term, so there 5y square plus 5y square. Now look out at x terms, here minus 8x, then here, so 12, or write down, so minus 8x, here minus 8x, then so plus 12x, then here minus 4x, then y terms here minus 8y, then 5 6 so 30y, then minus so 22y, then constant, so then constant how much? So 8 plus 8 minus 24, so plus 45, so 45, then so plus 15 minus 66 equals to 0. Minus, so if you simplify x square plus 4xy plus 5y square, you see here x terms get cancelled out, so 12x, y terms get cancelled out, so 30y, if you calculate this will be equals to so 22. Okay, so 2x square plus 4xy, 2x square plus 4xy plus 5y square equals to, so constant will be 22. Again simple, common simplification. Okay, then next one. If the transformed equation of a curve when the origin is shifted to 1, 1, then the original equation means in the reverse manner. So here transformed equation is given, so we have to find the original equation means here see here first write the given equation. Given equation is nothing but transformed equation. So given equation is a write in terms of capital x square plus y square plus 2x minus y plus 2 equal to 0. This is a given equation. Now, so translated point is given h comma k equals to 1, 1. Now we have to find the original equation, means you need to replace means if f of x comma y is given, we have to find the original equation. Therefore original equation will be f of x minus h comma y minus k equal to 0. Value of capital x minus h, and value of capital y minus k. So replacing x with capital X is equal to small x minus h. Therefore capital X is equal to small x minus 1. Then capital Y is equal to small y minus k. So capital Y is equal to small y minus 1. Therefore original equation implies in the place of x, write x minus 1 whole square, in the place of y, write y minus 1 whole square, then twice of x minus 1, then minus of y minus 1, then plus 2 equals to 0. Now simplify, that implies so x square minus 2x plus 1, okay, plus y square minus 2y plus 1, y square minus 2y plus 1. So this will be so 2x minus 2, then minus y minus half minus plus 1. So plus 2 equals to 0. Now put in order. So first x square term then y square term, then x term 2x cancel out, then y term minus 2y minus y minus 3y minus 3y. So here 2 also cancel out, we left with what? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 3 equals to 0. 3 equal to 0. X square plus y square minus 3y plus 3 equal to 0. Option 4. Okay na? So this is a original equation. If the transformed is given, here we find the original equation. So to find the original equation, what we need to do? Replace capital X comma capital Y with a x minus h and y minus k. So capital X is equal to x minus h and capital Y is equal to y minus k. Okay, then common simplification, here we got the original equation as a x square plus y square minus 3y plus 3 equals to 0. Okay na? Then next one. I think same. See, in order to make the first degree terms missing in the equation, the origin should be shifted to the point. Means here we need to find the translated point. So that first degree terms get eliminated. I gave the formula hf minus bg by ab minus h square, comma gh minus af by ab minus h square. Okay. So here first write the given equation. So given equation implies so 2x square plus 7y square plus 8x minus 14y plus 15 equals to 0. 2x square plus 7y square plus 8x minus 14y plus 15 equals to 0. Okay. Now comparing with the standard form. So comparing with ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. We get, so a value to b value, how much? Okay. So here you can see there is no xy term, means h value 0, a value 2, b value 7, there is no xy term, h value 0, and what is a 2g? So 2g means what? X coefficient, 2g means 8, so g equals to 4, so then 2f equals to y coefficient, so 2f equals to minus 14, f equal to minus 7. Therefore, so required point equal to, if h value 0, what is the translated point? Minus g by a comma minus f by b. So that equal to minus g by a, so minus 4, then a value 2, then minus a f, minus half minus a, so plus 7, then b value 7. So required point is a minus 2 comma 1, fourth option. Okay. So when h equals to 0, so translated point is what? Minus g by a minus a f by b. Next one. Previous one completed now? Yeah. See, again same. So to remove the first degree terms from this equation, we need to find the translated point. Okay na? See, given equation implies, so 2xy plus 4x minus 2y plus 7 equals to 0. Here a value 0, b value 0. Am I right? So here there is no x square term. A value 0, b value 0. So h value how much? Half of xy coefficient. 1. So G value how much? Half of x coefficient 2. F value how much? Half of y coefficient minus 1. Therefore, so required point equal to minus f by h minus g by h, that equals to minus f by h minus half minus 1, h value 1 minus g minus 2 by 1. So 1 comma minus 2. Required point is a 1 comma minus 2. 1 comma minus 2, option 3. Okay na? Then next one. See, these things I have given in the first page. You see? See, minus f by h minus g by h. Okay na? Now, next one. See, next question. Again same. Now to remove x term and y term, so we have to find the translated point. Okay. So given equation implies 14x square minus 4xy, 14x square minus 4xy, so plus 11y square minus 36x plus 48y plus 41 equals to 0. 41 equals to 0. Okay now. So here write the values. Therefore, a value how much? A value 14. Then b value 11. 14x square minus 4xy plus 11y square minus 36 plus 48 plus 41 equals to 0. So b value. Then so x coefficient. So 2g equal to minus 36. From this one g value minus 18. Okay na. Then y coefficient. So 2f is equal to 48. Then f is equal to so 24. Then xy coefficient. So 2h equals to minus 4. So h equals to minus 2. Now just application. Therefore required point equals to what? hf minus bg by ab minus h square comma gh minus af by ab minus h square. Apply the value. So if you apply, then h value minus 2. So minus 2 into 24 hf minus 48 minus bg. What is the b value? Minus b minus 11 into g value minus 18 upon ab. A value how much? So 14 into 11 minus h square value 4. Then gh, so g value minus 18 into h value minus 2. So minus af, a value 14 into f value how much? 24 upon so 14 11 minus 4. Now simplification, that equals to so minus 48 minus half minus plus 11 8s are 88 11 1s are 11 plus is 198. So this will be 11 4s are 44, 4 carry 11 1s are 11. So this will be 154 minus 4. Next minus half minus plus 36. 24 14s are 14 4s are so 56 5 carry. So 14 2s are for 28 plus 5. So 28 plus 5 33 336. This will be same 154 minus 4. Now you left with what? Here 150 upon 150. This will be minus 300 upon 150 upon 150. Okay, means required point is what? 1 comma minus 2 again. 1 comma minus 2 means first option, common simplification. Common simplification. So this is the one method. This is the one method. So you can solve this type of question by using the partial differentiation. So partial differentiation. If you are aware, see, I will do one question in the short method. This is a common method. This is a common method. So short method is see, what is the equation? So equation S implies 14x square minus 4xy plus 11y square minus 36x plus 48y plus 41 equals to 0. Now differentiating partially with respect to x. So dou s by dou x. So dou x by dou x equal to 0. Means dou x by dou x means differentiation, derivation of x square is what? 2x. So 14 2s are, so 28x. So here 4y constant means so this will be minus 4y into derivation of x is 1, 11y square constant 0, 36 into x derivation 1, so minus 36. This will be constant, 0. So this is equation 1. Next similarly, so dou s by dou y equal to 0. Differentiating partially with respect to y. With respect to y means we treat x as a constant. This will be the constant 0. So x constant means minus 4x into y derivation 1, y square derivation 2y, so plus 22y 0 plus 48 equal to 0. If you solve these two equations, okay na? If you solve these two equations, so point of intersection is 1 comma minus 2. By solving these two equations, we get the point of intersection. This is another method. If you are aware of a partial, then do in this method. Okay. Next one. See here, this one also I said in the beginning of the class, that is a given equation. Okay na? So ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. This is a given equation. Now what is the translated point? So translated point is what? So x1 y1 equals to alpha comma beta. Here look at the question. So first degree terms are removed. Then transformed equation is what? Therefore transformed equation will be ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. So plus, so gx1 plus fy1 plus c equal to 0. So this is a transformed equation. Now here x1 is equal to what? Alpha, y1 is equal to beta. Therefore transformed equation will be ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus g alpha plus f beta plus c equals to 0. Because here we are eliminating first degree terms. Okay na? G alpha plus f beta plus c equals to 0. Transformed equation. So that first degree terms to get eliminated. Okay na? Then next one. If the distance between the two given points is 2 units and the points are transferred by shifting the origin to 2, 2, then the distance between the points in the new position. See, so these are the coordinate axes x and y. So these are the 2 points. Say some A and B. Now what is given? So distance between 2 points means this length is given as a 2. Okay. Now what we are doing? Now we are shifting the origin to 2, 2 from here to here. X dash, y dash. We are shifting the origin to 2, 2. Then what will be the distance between the 2 points? What will be the distance? Obviously remains same, because so whenever you shift the axis, position of the point remains same. So point doesn't move. What changes? Only coordinates will be changed. Are you getting my point? So earlier it may be x comma y. So after the shifting it changes to capital X comma capital Y. Only coordinate changes, but position remains same. Means position of A, position of B, before translation, after translation remains same. Obviously the distance between remains same. So the distance doesn't changes, because so after the translation also position of every point remains same. That's why distance or area of the triangle, whatever it may be, it is same. Only coordinate changes, only equation changes. For example, there is a curve. Curve will be in the same place. Curve doesn't move. Only equation will be transformed. Equation will be transformed to the another equation. Okay? So new position also same. Answer is again 2 only. Again 2 only. Next one. Same concept, previous one. So when origin is shifted to, so before shifting, see these are the coordinate axes. So origin is shifted to another point, so 3, minus 3. So before shifting, these are the 3 points. So P, Q, R. Okay na? So P, Q, R, somewhere 3 points, P, Q, R. What is P? So P 5, 5, Q minus 2, 4, then R 7, minus 7. Okay, somewhere P here, then so somewhere Q here, R X positive, Y negative, somewhere R here. This is a triangle. PQR. What I said, after shifting also coordinates will be in the same place. Points will be in the same place. They won't move. So before translation, after translation, area remains same. What is given? The new system. So P changes to A. Then Q changes to B. Then R changes to C. Obviously here area of triangle ABC equal to how much? Area of triangle PQR. Are you getting the point? Okay. Here P transformed to A. Only coordinates are changing. Position remains same. So Q to B, R to C. Means this is the area of ABC. It is same as the area of PQR. Means to find the area of triangle ABC, it is enough to find the area of triangle PQR. Therefore, area of ABC. So therefore, area of triangle ABC equals to area of triangle PQR. Area of triangle PQR. So area of triangle formula, half into first one minus second one, 5 minus half minus plus 2, second minus third one, minus 2 minus 7. Okay na? Then y coordinates. So 5 minus 4, first minus second, then second minus third, 4 minus half minus plus 7. So area equal to half into, so 7, 9, 1, 11. Determinant of 2 by 2. First multiply these two. So that equal to half into, so 77, upward symbol minus half minus plus 9. That is equal to half of how much? 86. So that equal to, so 43 square units. 43 square units is the required area. 43 square units, first option. Okay. So here you must note one point that So before the translation, after the translation, the position of the points remains same. So position of any curve remains same. Only coordinate will be changed and only equation will be changes to the another equation. Now next one. See, here shift the origin to a suitable point so that the equation will not contain y term and constant. Means in the transformed equation, it should not possess y term as well as a constant. Again simple one. Okay. So here we have to find the translated point. Let the translated point is equal to some h comma k. See here given equation is what? Y square plus 4y plus 8x minus 2 equal to 0. Y square plus 4y plus 8x minus 2 equal to 0. So here translated point is not given. So let required point, let translated point say some h comma k. Therefore transformed equation. So transformed equation implies in the place of x plus h, in the place of y plus k. So in the place of y, so y plus k whole square, then plus 4 into y plus k plus 8 into x plus h minus 2 equal to 0. Simplify. Y square plus 2ky plus k square, then plus 4y plus 4k, then plus 8x plus 8h minus 2 equal to 0. Now put in order. So first y square term, x square term is not there, no? So y square term, then x term. What is x term? 8x here. Then y term, so 2ky, 4y. Take y as common. So taking y common, 2k plus 4 whole into y. Then remaining terms are constants. So remaining terms are what? K square plus 4k plus 8h minus 2 equal to 0. Now come to the hypothesis, or what is the given condition? So given condition, it should not contain y term. Means so y coefficient must be 0. So therefore equating y coefficient 0. So that implies so 2k plus 4 equals to 0. From this one, k value equal to minus 2. Then one more condition is given. Constant also must be 0. Then equate this part equals to 0. Okay na? And k square plus 4k plus 8h minus 2 equal to 0. Apply the k value. So 4, this will be minus 8 plus 8h minus 2 equal to 0. So from this one, how much? Minus 10. So 8h is equal to minus 10 plus 4. Minus 6. So h value equal to 3 by 4. So required point is what? 3 by 4 comma minus 2. First option. 3 by 4 comma minus 2. So means if you translate the axis to this point, transformed equation does not contains y term as well as a constant. Okay. Now next one. See, when the origin is shifted to a suitable point, the equation 2x square plus y square minus 4x plus 4y equals to 0. So transformed as 2x square plus y square minus 8x plus 8y plus 18 equals to 0. Then point to which the origin was shifted. Again same, original equation is given, transformed equation is given. So we have to find the translated point. See here first write the given equation. Given equation implies given equation implies, so 2x square plus y square minus 4x plus 4y equals to 0. So translated point is not given. So let translated point equal to some h comma k, h comma k. So let us find the transformed equation. Therefore transformed equation implies, so twice of x plus h whole square plus y plus k whole square minus 4 into x plus h plus 4 into y plus k equals to 0. Y plus k equal to 0. Now simplify. That implies so 2x square, 2xh into 2. So 4xh, so plus 2h square. Then y square plus 2ky plus k square minus 4x minus 4h, so plus 4y plus 4k equals to 0, plus 4k equal to 0. Now put in order, first x square term, so 2x square, then y square term here, y square term plus y square, okay now, then x term, so 1, 2. So this will be taking x common 4h minus 4 into x, then y terms 2ky plus 4y, y common means 2k plus 4, 2k plus 4 whole into y. So remaining terms constant, remaining terms 2h square, then k square minus 4h plus 4k equal to 0, 4k equal to 0. Now this is the transformed equation. But from the hypothesis, transformed equation is given. So this one 2x square plus y square, 2x square plus y square, it should be minus 8x plus 8y. The entire constant should be 18, means equating x coordinate to minus 8. Because from the hypothesis, transformed equation must be 2x square plus 2y square, x coefficient equal to how much? Minus 8. Y coefficient equal to how much? Plus 8. So equating the x coordinates, so that implies 4h minus 4 equal to minus 8. So from this one 4h equal to minus 4. So from this one h value equal to minus 1. Then next y coefficient 2k plus 4 equals to 8. So 2k plus 4 equals to 8. So 2k equals to 4. So k value 2. Therefore required point equals to minus 1 comma 2. You can confirm. So if you substitute these values here, it should be 18. Okay. So therefore h value minus 1, k value minus 2. Sorry, k value 2. 1 comma minus 2 means option 2. Verify. So if you put h is equal to minus 1, so 2 plus k square value how much? 4 plus 1 5. So 5 minus half minus plus 5 plus 4 9. So 9 plus 8. Okay. So 2h square, this will be 2. So 2 plus this will be 2, k square value 4. So this will be 4, this will be 8. Okay na? That equals to 18. Therefore h value minus 1, k value minus 2. Next one. See questions of statement 1, statement 2. So here you see statement 1. The point to which the origin has to be shifted to eliminate x term and y term is a minus alpha comma minus beta is right, because there is no xy term. If you see, this will be what? There is no xy term, minus g by a minus f by b. So ax square, expand that one, ax square plus 2 ax alpha plus a alpha square plus by square plus b beta square plus 2 b beta y equal to c. Here there is no xy term. xy term. So to eliminate xy term, so what is the required point? So required point is a minus g by a minus f by b. Minus g by a minus f by b. Minus g means x coefficient. What is x coefficient is a, so minus 2a alpha. Okay na? X coefficient is a, sorry, g value how much? So g value, see, here g value minus a alpha, half of the x coefficient, So then what is the a value in the place of a? A is there, cancel out. Similarly, minus f, half of the y coefficient, minus b beta. So by b, cancel out, minus alpha comma minus beta. So statement 1 is right. Statement 1 is a right. Then statement 2. So again you observe here h is equal to 0. If h is equal to 0, point is what? Minus g by a minus f by b. It is also right. Therefore 1 and 2 both are true. So option 3, both 1 and 2 are right. Okay. Next one. See, just now I said, if the area of the triangle is 2 square units, then the area of the triangle after shifting also remains same. Area doesn't changes. Means assertion is true. Reason, by the change of the axis, area does not changes. Right now? So assertion is true and the reason is the correct explanation for the assertion. Means both A and A are true. R is the right explanation of A. Option 1. Okay. Then next. See, if the axes are translated to the circumcenter of the triangle, then the centroid of the triangle in the new system. Means here what is the translated point? Circumcenter. Means h comma k is equal to circumcenter. So we have to find the new coordinates of centroid of the triangle. See here you observe the coordinates. See, let A is equal to first one given, A is equal to 9 comma 3 and B equal to minus 1 comma 7 and C equals to minus 1 comma 3. You observe A and C. Here y coordinates are same. If you plot the point on the graph, so it is a horizontal line. AC means it will be like this. Somewhere here A minus 1 comma 3 and this will be C minus 1 comma 3. This will be C and this will be A 9 comma 3. Then you observe these two. X coordinates are same. It is a vertical line. Means C somewhere, B here minus 1 comma 7 means so we have a right angle triangle. So horizontal line and vertical line. So therefore triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. In the right angle triangle, so midpoint of hypotenuse, this will be the circumcenter. Okay na? So circumcenter is the midpoint of hypotenuse. Therefore circumcenter equals to so midpoint of what? Midpoint of AB. So minus 1 plus 9. So minus 9, 8 by 2, 4, 7 plus 3. So 4 comma 5 is the translated point. So this will be h comma k. Now we have to find new coordinates of the centroid. So therefore now centroid of the triangle. Now G equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 means minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 plus 9. How much? So 7 by 3. Then y1 plus y2 plus y3, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 3, so 13 by 3. So these are the new coordinates. Now what we have to find? Transformed coordinates, mean this is the x comma y, x comma y. So we have to find capital X comma capital Y. So capital X comma capital Y equal to how much? Small x minus h and small y minus k. So therefore, so here new coordinates. So therefore, so capital X comma capital Y equal to small x minus h, small y minus k. So what is the small x? Back to the previous screen. 7 by 3, 13 by 3. Okay na? So 7 by 3 minus 4. 7 by 3 minus 4. This will be 7 by 3 minus 4. This will be 13 by 3 minus 5. Means that equals to 7 minus 12 minus 5 by 3. Then 13 minus 18. Again back to the previous screen. 13 minus 15, this will be the minus 2 by 3. These are the new coordinates of the centroid. Okay na? See here what is given. You observe the points. Points forms a right angle triangle. So midpoint of the hypotenuse circumcenter. So circumcenter is equal to 4 comma 5. Centroid will be what? So minus 2 plus 9, 7 by 3, then 13 by 3. This is small x comma y. So capital X comma y is equal to small x minus h, small y minus k. 7 by 3 minus 4 and 13 by 3 minus 5. 7 minus 12 minus 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3 means option 3 is the right option. Okay. Now next one. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Right.